Today, a game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
On the ready? Get set.
Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They're dealing with a second and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Daly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw again. He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. To the ground with the back. He needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
That's a nice-looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous toting the rock, whether it's the option, whether it's conventional, whether it's spread. These guys are dialed into what they want to do, and they wear defenses down.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit, nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Ready up.
And the Falcons look to keep this drive humming.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Flips it out on the screen. Jukes his way for more. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Ready to fire from the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to go up top. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
This is kind of like Vegas and gambling. You got a big completion there on 3rd down. You've set up 4th. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on 4th down, hoping to get a touchdown.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Air Force.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Grove. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Slings it downfield. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know it. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hawaii. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and you're fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
Out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. A strike downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Rides the back on the option, the give.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
The field goal is no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Offense, quick tempo.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Rainbow Warriors are on the move.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
The give from the gun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Rainbow Warriors have moved it inside the 20. From the gun on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Daly. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Here comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Falcons will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Unleashes one. A missed opportunity on that errant pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's got it. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Buys a little extra time. Going to try to get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Bringing the heat. Finds his tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Line gets set. 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to test the right side with this one. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On the move to his left. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll leave it with him. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense, sir. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Daly. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give to the single back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He wants to change this route. The toss to the right. Finds a little space.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Hauls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. So 1st down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Man, what a luxury when you got a quarterback like this that you can run design run with. Just gives such an advantage in the numbers game in the box.
And it's not as if that surprised this defense. The defensive coordinator knew all week it was coming and got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcons. They move on top here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Grove. Makes a move. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The give to the tailback. Turning it on. Touchdown, Warriors! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Rutgers is just getting blown off the field right now there in Jersey, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. The inside handoff. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it.
He'll try to take it back. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. Right back to the well. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
Looking downfield on first down. Right down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Now adjusting. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Falcons want to move quickly.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working that left side. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to sling it on second down. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll run play action. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Wants to fire on second down. Got the back over the middle. There he goes. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hawaii. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll move the wide receiver. On fourth down, going to the air. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
This offense has it with really good field position. Running to the left. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
It's a draw. Across the 25, he's got room. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year, and this one is going to rest in their...